Hi guys, and welcome back to another video where today I'm going to be predicting the scores of the quarterfinal stage of Euro 2020. Before we get into this week's predictions, let's have a quick look back at how well we got on in the round of 16. So, as you can see, I had a terrible week of predicting just the 2 points. No perfect scores for myself, but who did have a really good week was SG Minor, and SG Minor was top scorer for the week with 8 points, coming away with 2 perfect scores, one being the 1-0 victory for Belgium over Portugal, and the other was the Ukrainian 2-1 victory over Sweden at Hampden Park. How that affects the league or the predictions table overall, as you can see, I'm still on top in first position with 35 points, just 1 point ahead of Shane O'Donnell, who's in second position on 34 points. 10 Step has moved up into third position after he gained 6 points in the round of 16 predictions. He's now on 30 points, and in fourth place we've got Hassan Ali, and in fifth place we got R787B. Both of those guys are on 28 points. But let's crack on now and make some predictions for the quarterfinals. So these 4 matches take place over 2 days. We've got matches on Friday the 2nd of July and Saturday the 3rd of July. First up, we've got Switzerland taking on Spain at the St. Petersburg Stadium in St. Petersburg in Russia. Now, in the round of 16, Switzerland came through a pulsating match against France, where they beat them on penalties 5-4. Of course, they drew after extra time 3-3, and I think they're actually 3-1 down in that match against France. Yeah, France couldn't actually see them that went out. Switzerland showed great resilience in that match, and coming through into the quarterfinals against Spain, who had an absolute humdinger of a match themselves, where they overcame Croatia 5-3 after extra time. Spain scoring 10 goals now in their last 2 fixtures, so could be plenty of goals in this one. Tough one to call. I think there will be goals again, and I think it will go through to extra time. I think it'll end up 1-1 at the end of 90 minutes. However, I think Spain will score 2 goals in extra time, and I'm going to go for Switzerland 1, Spain 3. Now, the second match of the quarterfinal stage takes place in Munich in Germany, where we've got Belgium coming up against Italy. Now, Belgium narrowly beat Portugal in the round of 16, and Italy came through a real close match against Austria in extra time 2-1. Austria really put up a good fight in that match. This one promises to be another tight affair, but I think Italy will wrap it up in 90 minutes, so I'm going to go for a 1-0 victory to the Italians. That match against Austria, that was the first goal they conceded in this competition so far, but I think they will keep another clean sheet in this one to beat Belgium 1-0. Moving on to the Saturday fixtures, we've got Czech Republic coming up against Denmark, which takes place in Baku, or the Olympic Stadium in Baku, Azerbaijan. Czech Republic beat Netherlands in the round of 16 2-0. Yeah, they played absolutely magnificent in that match, scoring another goal in that match. Denmark in the last round overcame Wales 4-0, although from a Welsh perspective, you could say a couple of those goals were a little bit controversial, but in the end, Denmark thoroughly deserved to beat Wales in the end. So this one is going to be a tight match as well. I think it will go into extra time. I think it will finish at the 90-minute mark 1-1, but I think Denmark will win in extra time, and I'm going to go for a 2-1 victory to Denmark, which will see them into semi-finals. And the final match of the quarterfinals sees Ukraine taking on England at the Olympic Stadium in Rome. Now, last time Ukraine beat Sweden at Hampden Park, where they were 1-0 down in that match. Of course, they showed great resilience to beat the Swedes 2-1, and England, yet to concede in this competition, overcame their old foes Germany. I think beaten the Germans for the first time in an international competition since 1966, the last time they actually won the World Cup, the only time, I'd say. Another tough one, this one. Will England keep a clean sheet in this one? I don't think they will. I think that Ukraine will score 1 goal. However, I think England will be victorious, and I can see England winning this one 2-1 in 90 minutes. So that concludes my predictions for the quarterfinals of Euro 2020. As usual, I'm going to leave a template of these fixtures in the description. If you'd like to play along at home or continue to play along at home and climb up the predictions league table, then make sure you leave your predictions as a comment. But it's all to play for. We're getting to the final stages now of Euro 2020. Promises to be a mouth-watering set of fixtures on Friday and Saturday. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks as always for joining me. Remember to leave your predictions, and I'll see you all in the next video where I'll be predicting the scores for the semi-finals. Cheers, guys.